Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to United View and welcome to an extra flexing KG show for no reason. But there is a reason. Because we're playing Asna. So we said, you know what?
My God!
You know what?
The soundboard's on board. Say no more. Say no more.
I'm not even on that. I'm not even on the matching today.
Bring in Turkish. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
To chop it up, talk about the game, but also less of the. Obviously, we heard from Cecil. Cecil's on his. We might just. You know what Cecil's on. But this is more of like a. Let's see where both teams are at. The various phases. You know what I mean? There's a lot of phases going on at Arsenal.
There
what
is.
phase you lot are in. It's very tentative over there at the minute. It's quite fragile. It's quite delicate. It feels like if we get this win, it could go a crazy way. And if you win, it's like, right, okay, we put that to bed. Can you kick on kind of vibe? So, yeah, shout out Turkish for coming through, bro. Hope you're well, man. What you saying, man?
Yeah, I'm all good. Why are you looking confused, KG?
No, because I was thinking about this game, and it doesn't really mean much for Arsenal in regards to, like, if they win, really. I don't think it means much for Arsenal. Really? And in what way?
It's probably if we list out the competitions now, right? FA Cup is probably, as much as we haven't played a game yet, it's the one that is the strongest chance of all. We've just lost our first leg.
Confidence from beating us, though, is what I'm saying. In terms of,
it's not about confidence.
But still staying in it.
If we go out, like Flex said, you're looking at the season and you're thinking, well, if Liverpool let Arsenal back in, we can talk. But at this moment in time, there's no race. You look at the Carabao Cup, you expect Newcastle to get the job done in St. James Park. We would be at the FA Cup, and Champions League, you can't talk until you're in the semi-final at the bare minimum. So the season, the Sunday is a lot for the season. Because if, let's say we go out Sunday, the next most interesting game, unless Liverpool do let us back into Premier League, and by interesting, I mean strong hopes of potentially winning it, comes in the Champions League in April, if you make it there.
Yeah. See, I didn't even think. I was more of the understanding of, because we're so rubbish, I didn't think there'll be a lot of confidence taken. It's not like Arsenal season is back on track and everything. You couldn't judge. I don't think you could judge yourselves by us in the position that we're in right now. Usually I'd be on here talking up the most I would really be, but then the first, you know me, you know I'm used to, you know what I'm saying? And I think exactly what I've learned something. I've been humbled this season. We're sitting in 13th place and the football's not footballing, and it's scary hours, it's scary times. I've never looked lower in the sea. I've not looked up the season. I've been looking at teams like Ipswich. I've been looking at the business West Ham did, and I was terrified. West Ham got rid of Potter. West Ham got rid of Lopetegui, and I was like, they're part of these are our rivals. So I'm not looking at Arsenal in the same way that I used to.
David Moyes back.
Everton's going to bring in David Moyes. I'm looking at part of the table I've never looked at before. So again, before I would have said, had we got touched by Liverpool, I would have gone into this game and said to myself, you know what? As soon as we lead this competition, the better. We need to get 41 points and then restart next season. The Liverpool game gave me some confidence and hope that we could compete. I think we could compete, but then my hope was, as soon as I got hope, I saw a certain person of the same nationality as you, bro, and he's starting in goal on the weekend, and I lost. Like I would say 10 to 15% hope, and I had Altai's coming in. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm terrified because they went ban for ban. Him and Forster went ban for ban in that last game, and it was shambolic. So to be here now talking up and saying, yo, we're going to mash you lot up, I'd be a liar.
I want to be honest,
yeah.
Turkish, remember when you said about how strong you think the team is? Or did Cecil say that? I think Cecil asked me that, actually. He was like, so will you go strong? And I laughed. I goes, bro, we got one strength, bro. One strain. Like this, imagine grade is just, there's only one. You can only get one, bro. There's not bare different strains of this thing you can get, bro.
Yeah.
You can only get this one strength. We don't have like we'll go a bit weaker for. So when KG's saying that, because the press has come out today, he's saying he's going to play Bayern, bro. And I go, what? But just before that, he was saying like, I didn't want to have to keep changing the team before like because I just want to rotate for rotate's sake. It's because we had loads of games, people come back from injury. Now we're kind of out of that phase. He was basically insinuating.
Anana's dead as well, though.
No, yeah.
No, I heard that was naked with the man demo.
No, but there's levels to the dead, bro. There's levels to the dead. At least Onana with his feet can do a bit. You're right. But Onana's got the bozo gene as well, 100%. But he's better than Bayern Deer, bro. But don't get it twisted, though, KG. Turkish going to back his guy, though. It's his guy.
Yeah, he's going to his country
he
tax.
Plays for United. He's not my guy.
It's country tax, bro. No, because if we signed Ardagula alone, you would still back him. There you go. You would. You'd be pained, but you'll still back him.
Broski, we might. Nah, I don't know, man.
It's your guy, bro.
Look, I can see it already. Bro. You know, that's the one,
bro. I can't back a United player. Like, if he makes that decision, that'd be very silly of him. But listen, yeah, you're right. I'd back him. He chose Turkey. A lot of Turkish men don't do that.
This is what I'm saying. But this guy's dead, and there's no reason to. I'm like this game, yeah. Just on the other side, because I did watch Arteta's little piece that he dropped, and we have seen him moving mad this week. The ball gate is going to be crazy.
Yeah. And it's a different ball again. It's a different ball again, by the way. It's Mitre.
It can't be. Is it not the Premier League? Oh, it's not the Premier League one.
FA Cup ball, bro. Mitre, bro. Different from the EFL, bro.
Man.
So
we all played with mitres at school, innit? We all played with mitres at school. I swear. Yeah. What's the texture on that? Turkish on the mitre? Because the school one, why are you asking me the texture of it?
Arteta, he was even asked about it again, and you probably haven't seen earlier at a press conference. He was asked about the ball again by a reporter, and Arteta's like, "Well, if you're asking me about this because of what I said the other day, I'm not making excuses, but the ball is different in each competition. It's the reality." That's what he said, but he should have answered.
He doubled down then.
No, not double down. He should. To be honest, all he had to do the last time out, stop asking me about the ball. Like, it's not like what you are. What is this like? But he answered
it's a different ball. It's still round though. Like, it's still mad. There's no way he can't. We're not gonna dress this up and say it was a good comment, bro.
It's a good comment.
No, I'm not saying it's a good comment.
Far from a good comment, bro.
You know what's mad? You know what's mad as well?
About the fucking ball.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know what's mad about why Arteta looks like he lost the plot with that one is because who in the Carabao Cup? Who did you have? You had Palace. Who did you have before that?
Oh, Preston Bolton.
Preston and Bolton, innit? So Palace, Preston, I'm like, right, it was flying good, all right, then, fam. Like, it's not, I mean, it's not really.
Listen,
crazy.
No, but they updated it. It's the Phase 4 ball, bro.
Now, on a serious note, Turkish, on a serious, yeah.
No, I want to say this bit. I want to say this bit about what he has said. He spoke about Amorim because they asked him the question about Amorim, and he said, "Listen, Amorim has more experience than me. I took over the team in COVID. Like, do you feel like he's kind of planted the seeds for an excuse if it doesn't go his way? Like, is he trying to be clever there? Because I know he is under pressure, even if he won't want to admit it. Arteta's under pressure.
What he said that earlier today?
Yeah, he said it today. He goes, he said, where's the line? He said something about. He said when he took over the head goal, Ruben's has much more experience than I had when I took over Arsenal. So he's in place, and it's not COVID. It's tough because you need time to generate ideas. Basically, yeah.
Especially your way of playing, explaining that, and when you have that many games, it's tricky. So I understand. And when he but that last sentence there makes it seem like
he's in a place. It doesn't say better. It says so he's in a place. And it's not COVID.
More experience.
I think he's got better options. Oh yeah, so I think he's got better options in that case.
Yeah, but then it's more him talking about Amorim's introduction, and it's kind of him making not excuses, but giving reasons why. Because he says it's tricky, so I understand.
Yeah. He's actually right with what he's saying here. Ruben has much more experience than I had at the time, which is true. He'd never even managed before. So he's in it. So he's in a place, and it's not COVID. So I think he's got better options in that case. That's true. That's true.
Well, we're 13th in that. Like
but he's talking about the experience.
We was 14th when Arteta took us over, you know.
Oh snap! I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, people say 8th. He was 14th when he took over, and then finished.
Swear down. Wow. You never think Arsenal's been there the way they talk to us?
Oh no, we talk to you like that because of the way you talk to us when it wasn't happening to you.
You lot saying so. You lot telling me I didn't know that. I honestly that's to me. I'm very shocked at that. So you know it's 14th.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's off the top of my head. I think it's 14th. Yeah.
Wow.
But the key was I've felt the difference is like when Arsenal fans are talking to me is they feel like we're actually going to finish here 12th, 3rd, because they go, we've never. Where Arsenal fans say, some fans say, we've never been this bad. I goes, yeah, you were. I remember there was an international break when you was like nearly bottom of the league with Brentford, but that was only like 3 or 4 games into the league. But you have to allow us to finish there. We still might finish 8th or 9th. So we might just get back-to-back 8ths like you lot did. We don't know.
No, for me, listen, I've grown up around a lot of Man United. The humor to me comes from when Chelsea took over. When Roman took over Chelsea, right? They took over at a time when Arsenal United were head to head. You might know all about London base. All about it, right? So we looked at it, paying Chelsea taking over Makelele, Robben, etc., Drogba, and so on. They built a unit. They took over the challenge to Ferguson. 04, 05, 05, 06, it was Chelsea, United, so on. United fans, they didn't give a shit about the money Chelsea had. They was laughing at us. They was like, oh, you lot used to be the guys. Now we're dealing with Chelsea. But a few years later, the blue side of Manchester get bought. And then the same thing happens. Even worse, 12 years you haven't finished above them.
But we still don't care about them.
Years.
We still don't care about it.
Yeah, but
I know the Arsenal connection and there's always been an Arsenal connection to Man City until recently. Because when Arsenal were just bums here, not competing, they celebrated when the players went on loan to Man City or on transfer there. A couple Arsenal fans went there. You know what I mean? And they've always felt this connection to them. It's only now, the last 2 seasons,
because they've been competing up against them.
They've been competing up against them, and all of a sudden, this new hatred, because they was focused on us. They were. They wanted to see the City are the default for most, because if they're in a race with Chelsea or in a race with United or in a race, I get it. When City and Liverpool were fighting for, I didn't give a shit who won it, and neither club had anything to do with Arsenal. It's not like, but if Chelsea, for you lot, it's different. But the benefit of being a London-based United fan is the hatred of the local rivals. I don't feel that way against Chelsea because of how Mourinho treated Wenger. So I don't care about Tottenham.
I don't care about Tottenham. Yeah, Tottenham's history. Nah, bro. Tottenham's history was less than City's history before their takeover. But you lot don't care about City, so why are you expecting me to care about Tottenham?
No, but when you say don't care, is that like as in?
But if they finish above us 12 years in a row, win 7 titles before our next one, win the Champions League and a treble, do you think I can sit here and say I don't care about them? I can't do that. So it's a funny one for United, because I get that City have emerged and they used to be a team you didn't care about, but 12 years in a row they finished above you. They've won a treble. They've won 7 titles since your last one. They've created history that people will compare to Ferguson's, even though I'd put Ferguson as the GOAT without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah. You can't say no longer you don't care.
But that's the thing. But that is the thing of when I'm saying choosing Arsenal to win the league, though. See,
I get that. No, 100%.
I was choosing Arsenal to win the league.
You have to win this guy over.
It was over. KG's got over my head.
No, because but you have to remember the formative years. You have to remember formative years, bro. Like
I get it. I get it, bro. My brethren are the same.
I can't. Like even now,
hatred for Arsenal's too strong,
bro. Even now, I'm struggling at letting it go and saying like I had to support Arsenal to pip Liverpool to the title.
Because that's your cutoff point, isn't it? The Liverpool one's like too much.
But then it's difficult because even certain times I'm like, I'm saying that, but in my heart, like when Arsenal lose, I enjoy it. Like I do. Like it's a normal. Like what's crazy is I need Arsenal to win their games coming up, not this one. I don't trust them. I don't believe them. I just know they're not going to. That's the worst part. Like how Turkish feels, and Turkish has changed as well. He was talking the talk. Turkish was talking about Mbappe.
Mbappe, bro.
Signing him. Turkish has gone on a journey. He has gone on a journey, bro. My favorite Turkish moment. There's been a few. I didn't even know Turkish had a lisp. Until the other day,
man said I got a list.
I didn't even know you had
to say, bro.
Let's talk about biscuits, bro. And I was like, bro, what was the meaning with the biscuits?
Listen to me loud and clearly. Yeah, 7 sizzling sausages in a sauce pan, and I could even add Sarah cooked those 7 sizzling sausages, mate. Yeah, Any more S's you want me to throw in there? You see this mic here? Quality. Big
Yo,
short.
I didn't even understand, bro. I was thinking, wait a minute. Did Proton, like, what's going on? Are we watching it in another region, bro? I was watching
One of our
it.
Turkish moments. That's one of our Turkish moments, bro. Doing the ad read Vex, bro.
Oh, my brother is, it's so funny because we've had some arguments and bets, yeah. I think we got one bet this year about who's going to win more trophies, yeah. And now it's a more interesting bet than it's ever been before.
Well, who you see the trophy thing, yeah? Let's talk about that, about the two managers, because I know the easy answer for a lot of the questions could be like, well, it's Arteta, been there longer. Like, I know it's just easy just to say that, but if we really break the thing down, who is there more pressure on to win something this year? Who is there more pressure on to win this particular game? Who's there more pressure on?
Us, bro. I think that's an easy question, man. I think clearly us. Like I said to you on Box to Box, I'll stay off saying it's a free hit for you, but you're in the position where I think you know what it is now. Listen, there came a time 10 years in, it wasn't always I was like this, you know. But
you believe in 7, for a while.
8, 9, 10 years in, I used to be like KG. I used to talk shit to United fans in 09 when we hadn't won the league for 5 years and they were still winning shit. Yeah, but close, I was just reckless, you know. I was reckless, but it came a time where I realized, hold on, I'm not a fool. Like, I'm getting older. Like, I'm seeing what it is. Business club. Like, it's a juggle. And then the Van Persie thing happened. Finished.
That's not finishing it.
The old Turkish
never recovered.
What's Holland? What's Hoyland?
Yeah, he's not done that celebration in time. We don't even know the celebration ourselves, bro. He ain't done it in weeks.
Done, bro. Done.
No,
I had Blackberry them times. Van Persie shirt burned by my yard in Wood Green. I pulled out the Van Persie shirt. I burned it.
Let me get that thingy one though. You got that one in the house that you've got rid of.
Sold.
Oh, you sold it.
You didn't give it to. I was
trying to say, I was trying to say, look, can we take that off your hands?
What is that's bad energy, bro?
Yeah, but you lot would have put it up. You would have put it up in the Louvre or something. And every time I come to the studio, I see it hanging. Like, it's all long.
Wait a minute. How much you sell that bad boy for?
Cashed in, bro.
Yeah, it was well worth it.
Good money, bro.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Was it more than our bets? Because I'm saying that if
it was more than the bets combined. Yeah.
Bro.
Combined, bro.
Nah,
combined, bro.
A lot of money.
Speaking of bets, though, like I'm not confident. You're not confident. Sunday, do we tempt fate? I don't know. Do we?
No, we're not playing those games because I've learned, as you've said that you've done something. I'm getting again. I just turned 40. You lot were there at my birthday.
Yeah, come on.
Come on. And at that birthday, something happened. I blew out the candles, and I was like, I just felt more mature, bro.
So why are you calling me the other day, 11 in the morning, to talk on your live?
I want to say Happy New Year.
Oh, is it? What, 7 days into the new year?
Is it still not a new year though? It was
a
new year.
Died 5th of January, bro, and you're late. You're late, bro.
No, because I learned. Do you know what it is? I called you and I was thinking, I didn't even know you had a lisp in that moment. So again, I didn't know what was going on with the video. So I was like, bro, like Happy New Year. What lisp? And then after I said, what the defeat took you to that point. I just need to check in.
I just produced the list.
No, but then on a serious note, I would love to be here chatting shit. You see, after something else happened to me. We went to Arsenal last time, and Flex always says he hates this game, and I think my head has been slapped up outside the Emirates. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In the last 2 appearances, I've gone there recently.
You know the one where you walk out and say, and you know when Robbie's doing the thing, yeah, they did. It's like this magnet that's happened. Yeah, they go like this. They go.
It could be an interview happening.
Yeah.
I've seen it in action.
It's the every single year, bro.
And the interview shit. It's shit. And I said in that last one, we're not winning here again. Like, especially the Arsenal that I saw. But then it's weird because I feel like the Arsenal has gone backwards a bit. But the one thing that they still do have as strength, now that we're even worse, is set pieces. That's the one, because we could try and stifle them or stop them, slow the game down, this, that, and the other. But then we saw we struggled in the Liverpool game. Happened. There were 2 in-swingers, especially if it's coming from Declan Rice's side. If they score early, we're in a lot of trouble. And we're still not like, our manager still fancies Martinez ahead of Euro. Martinez versus anyone tall. We saw what Joe Linton did to him. That was a problem. Yes, we got some life in the game against, but Diaz is not the same. Luckily, it's Havertz, but Havertz is not the one attacking it. It's going to be Gabriel, Saliba. Gabriel wasn't even involved in the last one. Imagine that.
Exactly. He's here now, bro.
Please.
You know what I mean? Even Timber, all of it. And that's the thing. I just think this time, I said to Turkish, like, I genuinely believe, as long, obviously, we can't rely on our players to do it, but there's an evidence there to say, go and take the game to Arsenal. Even in the first game against Arsenal, we came out of that stadium going, listen, I went, you know what? Open play, we were all right. We couldn't attack well enough to actually kill you off or, you know, have clear chances. But defensively and through the thirds, like to get to the final third, midfield, I thought he was all right. And we kept your main threats quiet in Saka, Odegaard, you know what I mean? Martinelli didn't do nothing. And then now this time there's no Saka. And this time you're not playing very well. So I just feel like if we can keep it at 0-0 for long periods, or, but dare I say, get the first goal,
we need to
the
be
Emirates Stadium will turn.
No, but there's the point though, Flex. And one thing we need to do is either, if Zinchenko's pulling up in this game, we need to attack him. Like if he's 100%. Good, if we see that again, we have to say wherever Ahmad loose, we move him. We move him. Wherever Ahmad was, we move him. But then the other thing is we saw the difference. The Arsenal's lost one game at home to Newcastle, but then when we talk about it, they have a Gordon and an Isak.
Exactly. We ain't got the killers.
We ain't got the Isak. We haven't got the Isak piece. You know, you might want to say, okay, Ahmad can be the Gordon piece, but then that Isak, that what he was doing, how he's clever,
was a joke.
He's just too intelligent.
We don't have anyone who can engage Saliba and Gabriel like that.
And if he wants to wrestle them two, we're finished. Yeah. If he wants to get to the rest,
I don't think we've got the player to engage your defense like Diallo can, though. So I think overall, I mean, when you look at if you look at both attacks combined, I'd say at the very least, out of the front threes, Diallo's the most exciting player on the pitch.
Yeah,
out of the front threes.
Yeah. That's Martinelli, Trossard.
Not even Trossard. Yeah. Wait, you're saying Trossard and Martinelli? No, is Trossard falling off the cliff totally? Because everyone was doing this. When are you doing this? Like
over reliance, man. Over reliance, bro.
I can't
wait. No. Take that down, bro. Because if he scores, they're gonna clip it. Like obviously, because
I don't know. I'm just saying they're all doing this. It's all right. I'm saying Arsenal fans will clip anything. There's nothing we can do, bro. Yeah. Like it don't matter. I will clip parts of this conversation, even though he's been humble. I will find a part that misuse it as well. Misuse it as well.
Yeah, I know the game,
bro.
But Turk, is your team? Are they like? Strong as you got, or some form of rotation? Got Spurs, a few days after when you got Spurs?
Is
that midweek? You got Spurs midweek?
15th, Wednesday,
Yeah, so this is Sunday, Wednesday, and then Villa. So that's a big week for you in terms of the Premier League. Surely he's going to have to make a few changes, or am I getting that wrong?
If he went weaker, would you be mad?
Weaker? What's weaker though? I mean, our squad is pretty.
If he is thinking about, he's got his eye on the Spurs game. He's got his eye more on the league because that's more important. Would you be mad?
But Marino, our squad's in a position where, how do we rotate? I mean, I think Rice shouldn't start the game. He's tired. He looks injured. We need to give him a little rest. He's not the same player. But then that leaves you with the options of Partey, Marino, Jorginho in midfield alongside Odegaard. Partey's been our best midfielder, but Jorginho, Marino, like it doesn't really matter which one you're playing. It's not, we're not getting anything out of them. In attack, I asked Flex on box to box for this reason in particular. Martinelli, Trossard, Sterling, and Havertz. That's our 4 picks for the front three. Like
and Jesus.
Sorry, I forgot to add him into there as well.
I hope you would have said him.
Yeah, you might have said him, but even then, you still get my point. It's really, still like,
But actually, the last time he was there, Harry Maguire. Let's be honest. Like Harry Maguire had up Havertz comfortably.
Yeah.
Comfortably. Yeah. Harry Maguire had up Haaland like in the back.
Who's our version to stop? Like, yes, we have the Ahmad part, but then we have an issue. I would say our front is not as good as that. We got Bruno still trying to work out. If we get the Bruno that played against
Liverpool, something happen. Yeah, he can make something.
He could probably try and create something. But
even if he's playing shit, he can make something happen at any moment.
But I don't think we have the options because you got Delo that mash up Trent, but Trent was just not focused. Trent was on nonsense that day.
He's not going to be able to do that to Timber.
Yeah, no chance. No. And then we taking Mazraoui doesn't get forward in that way. So it's Ahmad or bust. Really, or Rasmus has to have the game of his life.
Nick a chance, like they weren't looking, he got in behind or just something.
He has
You know
to.
what I mean?
He must.
It won't be like he's in 1v1 versus Saliba, drops a shoulder. He won't win. He won't win those types of duels. It has to be a bit of a melee, or someone went to sleep, or something like that. Or a piece of magic, like you're saying, from the likes of Ahmad or from the likes of Bruno. You know, either a set piece or a through ball and a counter in transition, or something like that. We don't even know as well, because we're assuming that he's going to go with like pretty much the same team as Liverpool. He might bring in a Garnacho for the legs and drop Bruno back and take out Kobe and put Kobe and take out Kobe and put Bruno next to Ugarte. He might do that. He might do that. He might do that.
No.
He's done it before. Every time we think we got Amorim sussed in terms of, right, I think we're going to... There's always a spat. Bro, he just told us Bayern is starting. He just told us Bayern is started, bro.
But he said he's going to start our strongest team.
Yeah, well, but then he said that, and then he said Bayern is starting.
He could look at our strongest team and say maybe that he's going to go with the other one.
I need to see Euro.
Strongest team. That's what I'm talking about.
I want to see Euro, bro. I want to see Euro instead of De Ligt in this game.
Instead of De Ligt?
Right. Yeah, Euro right centre back, Maguire in the middle, Leacher. Listen, I've been cussing him, but if you do that at Anfield, you have to go again. I would bring in Euro for this. Recovery pace, quick.
You need De Ligt in there. You need to. De Ligt's going to be good in the air. Yes, he struggled in the. Was he in the last? Did he play in the last one?
Yeah,
we need De Ligt in there. We need De Ligt in there. Absolutely.
Yeah,
this ain't a game to leave him out. Absolutely. With what we're going to be competing against, De Ligt is kind of good aerially. We need him in this game.
Go get some experience, man. Like, just go play. Like, we bought.
I will potentially drop Martinez for this one. Honestly, I know you can't after what you've done against. I know you. No, but it doesn't matter, bro. You're gonna get sacked. Yeah, let's not forget what Joe Linton and them man did, bro. It's sacking them lot. They're gonna have fun. These lot pushing the box.
Euro don't play left centre back, and neither does De Ligt.
Bro, throw him. Listen,
he ain't gonna do that.
This one for this game, make it happen.
He's not. It's too much change. It's too much change, bro.
Who would you more like be excited to see if you're an attacker? Like, would you be looking at Euro or Martinez, or like?
No, if you saw Martinez, you're saying you want him to
play. I don't know. Listen, Euro, much is said about him, but I don't think his performances for United. I don't think it's fair to criticize because he's come into such a poor side, but he's also not really had great performances in there. That's what I'm going to say as. So I don't know enough about Euro to say this, but De Ligt, he was meant to be the next best thing. Failed a couple of times. He's been okay. I'm not going to lie to you. He's been okay. Right. If I was a United fan, I'd be saying keep Euro out as much as you can, because we need to get this team a bit more right before we start, putting the kid in there. Because I actually give Arteta credit for the way he handles Saliba. That was one of the things I looked at and said, really? Listen, Arsenal, what do I want him to come in and play next to Mustafi or play next to whoever else, with Luiz or whoever? Nah, he came in when Ben White and Gabriel had a good season, and then he slotted in between them. Ben White pushed that right. It was a better foundation for him to come in. Whereas Euro already, I mean, because Rio, for example, Rio's gone and said, Saliba's the best, or going to be the best centre back in the world, and Euro's the only one that can challenge him. For reasons like that, amongst other fans saying it, I know that he's conceded 10 goals in his start so far. I know that he came on against Bournemouth and you conceded 2 goals. I know this to challenge those sort of people. Because Big Six, for example,
you put the target on the back.
Right? But that's not fair. I know I'm not being fair there, but football banter.
But that's what's happened.
I don't like United.
He got done against Chris Wood as well with Forest at the back post.
I'd prefer you play Euro. Martinelli rips him to shreds and has the best game he's had this season, and I can dunk on Euro on Monday. It's not fair, but as an opposition fan,
someone's got to do it.
It's been done to us many times. It's done to Chelsea.
But you see, I'm looking at it from the optimistic side of it, of like, this kid has had to come on off the bench, against City. I think it was 1-0 down at the time, or it might have been 1-1 against Arsenal. 1-0. He's come down. He's come on the pitch 1-0 against Arsenal. He's come on when we're losing against Spurs. He's also been put in some really tough positions away from home where you're going, actually, talk about keeping him out of it. You're throwing him in the Lions den. Here, kid, you're 1-0 down against Arsenal. Go and do something. Go and get up to match speed really quickly on a cold night at Emirates when you're 1-0 down. We went on to concede 2, which wasn't his fault. But he had, I know Trossard's not fast. I know he's not, but I'm just saying, foot race, done his thing. Done the same against Son when we're losing the game away at Spurs. He's clean through, bang. Liverpool. Done the same against Darwin Núñez. So we've just seen Just little bits. At some point, you're going to have to just give him a start. Again, we got a game on was it Wednesday or whatever game, Thursday night against Southampton. Take him back out again. But I just think give him his first start in one of the big boy games. We bought this kid. Real Madrid wanted him. I don't mind it.
Actually, Mazraoui. I mean, yeah.
Mazraoui, we need him right wing back.
You know, I was about to say, do you know outside of Euro, every other position defensively, including your goalkeeper, is probably going to get changed in the next 2 years. But Mazraoui is actually a good defensive.
Mazraoui would be a good squad. Good squad
yeah, player, but that's why I think making Euro the center of the rebuild defensively is a risky game.
And I don't mind that because he hasn't been. He's not playing games. He's not. But
it's a balance.
Some starts, we started him at home against Forest. Forest, the third in the league. It's the third best team in the league. You know what I mean? And we got dunked on. We started him. Was it Bournemouth? Did he start that game?
No, he came on 1-0. He was 1-0.
See, and he's always, and also he's been out for ages. And every game that he's had more coming on when we're 1-0 down and just get in there than like, right, prepare all week, kid. You're playing against Arsenal. Get yourself ready. Whole week, another week's worth of training. Yeah, that's 2 weeks worth of training in this system, in this style. Go play at the Emirates, man.
Did he come off at half time one time?
No.
Don't think so.
Never taken him off. No. You know, I will say this though. If we do beat Arsenal, it will be nuclear. We're the team. We are the team. I swear to God, you know it. Yeah. Turkish knows. Everyone knows it. Yeah, we are the team that does this thing. That it's because we're shit as well. How many times they played us and we get a result and they're like, they're not even good. We're talking about the worst thingy side, and like even me and Turkish had this thing earlier. We said, look, are you afraid of United? You laughed at me.
Yep,
you're not afraid of United. He's afraid.
We don't do it at Emirates though. I know we do this thing.
I'm not afraid of United, bro.
Because now
afraid to lose or afraid of United.
He's afraid to lose this game to United. Let's get this right.
You don't want to lose
this season right now. When we just said this is his most serious cup that he can win. And imagine
if we knock you out, if we thought Toby had meltdowns and just does the mad thing,
no one's going to be
pull up.
No one's going to do that.
I know, but
that was years of Toby holding it in. That was years of Toby holding it in. That was sibling rivalry. That was.
He was gone.
No, that's you're never going to see that.
And Steve, come sit with me, Steve. Let's get back for our safety.
We're never getting that. We're never getting that again. That's not going to happen to Turkish, but it will be.
No, but the Steve will be flying out, bro.
Internally,
he will be on Arteta, bro. He'll be like Yardman, bro. He'd be like Yardman, bro.
We're not doing anything.
Big up Yardman.
Shout out Yardman. He's not going to win us nothing.
He was flipping, bro. Yardman's had enough.
But the thing is, he never started that. You know what's funny? Yeah, is what's really funny about all these meltdowns. Sometimes they start all right. They start like, listen, yeah, I agree. We were so poor, man, missing chances, and this switch just flicks of when you start talking about the manager. And because Robbie does the thing of. No, wait a minute. No, I think you're overreacting now. Oh, it just
nah, you're not paying attention though. You gotta watch the Laurie. You gotta watch Laurie Turkish though, because Laurie sits up this way. He goes, I don't know if I should. I don't know the mood that you're in. Right
and he goes, what are you asking me for? Why are you asking me?
Bro,
sometimes I
get called negative, but guess what? What do I know? I get called negative. When you say these things.
Yeah, like it's so mad. Well, trust the process, isn't it? Yeah.
Trust the process.
I need the jacket back. I need that look, bro. I need that. Look, this is what you lot wanted.
If we win, I don't know, man.
We'll be there though. The funny thing is, we're gonna be there, innit? That's what we do. Do we go?
We pull up.
Yeah, we pull up. So we'll see you on.
I'm trying to see if I might even still actually be there, but
I'm at the game. Yeah.
Are you at the game?
I'm at. Let's just clarify this. I'm at the studio by myself, and you're not gonna be there.
No, you're not gonna be by yourself.
Thanks. First time you're telling me. Thanks.
You're not gonna be by yourself. For the love. It's the same thing as like we said last time.
Love for the
you
love.
Turn up like you're supposed to turn up.
Cool. All right, no problems.
But actually, I don't know that yet, so you've just assumed. So,
love for the love.
You know what I mean? Love for the love, people.
You don't want to be there, man.
Bro, if anything, it's worse. But I don't want to be in the thing. We're gonna lose. You know what I mean? So
it's gonna be a tough game, man. It could go. It could go any which way, man.
Yeah, we're gonna lose. Bayern there, you know it, bro. He's gonna do something mad. Bayern there's gonna do something insane, like total insanity.
Fingers
And I
crossed.
hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't, but I just don't trust that you.
Turkish, I think we did lock in the predictions on AFTV on Box to Box, but for the sake of over here, in case people ain't seen it, etc., or you might have changed your mind. You know, sometimes time does that. What's your prediction?
What did I say on Box to Box? 2-1.
You said
2-2.
2-1. I think you said 2-2, but then you'd still win or something.
Yeah, 2-2.
You didn't say you'd lose.
2-2. I predicted 2-2 for the last 4 games, man, because I just don't know.
What happens on penalties then?
Penalties.
Extra time, innit?
Yeah, and then penalties.
Oh, you win in extra time.
There's no.
We said Sterling or Raheem the Dreams.
Man. Nah. Even that's a stretch, bro. Yeah, penalties, man. Penalties, and we'll see.
Right. I'm not even committing to the W, bro. You know how bad that is.
That's what I'm saying.
Can't commit to it, bro.
We're not. Wow. I'm gonna say 2-1 Arsenal. Set pieces win this game. Set pieces settle this game.
Yeah, I'm with you, KG. I think we fall short. I think we give them a scare, give them a game, but them little fine margins, the little Jingban, Gabriel, just whatever back.
Havertz, Trossard.
Something. Yeah, I think so. But we'll make them nervy. So yeah, guys, smash a like on the video. Subscribe to United View if you haven't done so already. Make sure you subscribe to KG's new rebranded channel. Make sure you check that out. Link is in the description below. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the Big Six and Turkish London. The link is in the video description below. And you guys all know where AOTV is already. We don't need to tell you where to find that. So yeah, all right, cool. Let's let this thing play out. Let's see.
I'll see you Sunday, man. I'll see you Sunday.
See you Sunday. Big up, people. We're
KG, you sure? KG, you sure?
I'm not betting you, bro. I'm not. No, put your hand down. Put your hand down.
Draw no bet. Draw no bet. £50. Draw no bet.
KG.
No chance. That will make it even worse.
Over 2.5. No, I'm joking. People are gonna think I'm
bet builders.
When the
cards.
I like bets
when the fun stops. No, there is the spice is already there, fam.
Yeah, I ate well last season.
Turkish is bet building, bro. Mad. We're out, guys. Peace.